Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, October 12th. We have two birthdays. Oh, look how sunny it is. It's supposed to only go up to 51 today, but it's sunny. I can say that much at least. But today we have two birthdays. The first birthday is Brandy Granton. So Brandy, you get a song. You knew that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. My water glasses. Oh, when I did the cha-cha-cha, there was somebody riding by on a bike. They waved at me. I think they thought I was waving at them. It doesn't matter. It's also Margaret McGuire's birthday. I think she's in Disney World. I'm so jealous. I wouldn't go on any of the rides, but I love the atmosphere. So I know she's having a good time on her birthday, because I've seen it on Facebook. She's having a good time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, like I told you last weekend, I kind of had a little bit of a lost weekend. So I'm hoping that I don't gain more than 0.3. Because if I gain 0.4 or more, I have that dreaded 3 in the wrong place in the numbers. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I would be totally deserving of it this week. So I can't complain. But I'm back on track. I'm tracking all my food. I went to the fruit market yesterday, got all my fruits and vegetables for the week, and I planned accordingly. And good news, bad news, I think somebody took my plate home last night that I made for myself for today, because I was looking in the refrigerator for something this morning, some juice or something, like my cranberry juice I was going to drink, and then I noticed that my plate was gone. And so the good news is I won't have to eat all that fattening food, which I had saved some macaroni and cheese and some of the cheesy potatoes. But there's plenty of salad left, which is good because I like salad. And I think there's a little bit of baked beans, but I can do without the baked beans. That doesn't bother me one way or the other. If I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. And then there is some chicken left. So I probably have a salad and put some chicken on my salad for my dinner tonight. And then just have my usual breakfast like I normally have. And just stay on plan. I'm not going to let the weekend go crazy on me. We had so much fun last night with the parties and stuff like that. I wish I was filming, because when they were lighting the candles, they started singing and nobody was singing together, and it was just like very chaotic. And it was funny, and I thought I was filming, and I forgot to hit the record button, which I've done many times. So you didn't get to see the hilarity, I guess, because we were having. That's why it was so weird, I guess, when we sang again. And then when they were singing, they weren't sure if they were supposed to sing to Jim and Jimmy, and everything got all messed up. So, but nonetheless, I sent the cake home with everybody. I sent brownies home with everybody. I sent the extra potato chips home with everybody. Everybody made a plate and brought it home. So, like I said, I don't have much leftovers. And then we were trying to decide what we're going to do we always carve pumpkins, but David obviously doesn't want to do it anymore. Alyssa's in middle school now, and she said, "Grandma, I'll come by on Halloween so you can take a picture, but I'm not staying because I'm going out with my friends." So I told her dad, I said, she doesn't have to come get a picture. You can take a picture and send it to me, because and I know, like, teenagers, they're so embarrassed by you. And then Danny's going to come by, and Christy's going to come by. So I'll have the 3 little ones. I don't know how many people I'm going to have. Denise had told me something which I didn't know, is that if somebody comes to your house with a blue trick-or-treat bucket, that means that they're handicapped in some sort of way. They might be autistic, emotionally impaired. So if you see somebody that's really big, then they have a blue bucket that'll kind of give you an awareness. I always was of the frame of mind that if you're, because when I was trick-or-treating, when you got to be 13, you were really like pushing your luck to still go trick-or-treating because it was for the little kids. And then when my kids were little, they did it till they were like 14 or 15. But now you see them, they're like in high school, 16, 17, 18 years, well, no, maybe not 18, but 16 and 17 years old. And I always used to get so annoyed, but then I thought, you know what, it's just for fun, you know, and what difference does it really make? In the whole scheme of things, what difference does it make? So, I don't really care anymore. I don't know how much candy I'm actually going to get this year because last year, even though I'm in a young subdivision, so many kids have parties at school or their churches or, you know, different things like that, and it's just a scarier time now, and people don't like to have their kids out, you know, taking chances, which is sad. It's kind of like ruining everything. One of these days I'll find a nice part of this road that isn't so bumpy, but I don't think that's ever going to happen because it's a bumpy road all the way around. But I just, I don't know, I kind of wish, you know, and I'm sure that my grandparents felt the same way about us, wishing that we were growing up in their time. And maybe when these kids get, well, my age, they'll wish their grandkids are living their time. You just never know. But it's just, it's a scary time. Not only in your neighborhood, but in the world. But, oh well, we are here. And like I said, I'm not really overly optimistic. But I'll take what it says because I deserve it, whatever it says this week. I know that, but will I accept that? Two different questions, two different statements. But anywho, we have arrived, and my parking spot is here because nobody likes to park far away. And I will let you know how I did, obviously. So let's just hope it's not as bad as I hope. Bad as I thought. Bad as I think. Yeah, bad as I think. Well, I am very happy to report that I lost 0.3. So now I'm 229.3. I don't mind the 3. I guess that was just my angel saying, you know what, I could have had you had a 3 somewhere else, but we're going to give you a 0.3 loss. So now I'm 229.3 with a total weight loss of 74.9. I'm over, and we talked about stress today. Where were they last week when I was really stress eating? But I'm very, very happy. 0.3. I mean, some people will say, oh, you only lost 0.3. Oh my gosh, I really thought I was going to have a gain. So I will gladly accept a 0.3 loss. And back to losing weight, back to business, because I'm refocused. I'm more focused now than I've been in a long time. So, all right, let's go home and get on with our day. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna have a small breakfast, some toast, cheese, and an egg. So I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, don't let your weekend be your weekend. 23 smart points. It's an 8-point breakfast. For my egg, cranberry and juice is 0. 4 points for my cheese. 3 points for my toast. 1 point for the whipped butter. 8 points. Just enjoying the good things in life you take for granted. Look at that beautiful moon. Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. I went shopping with Denise. She wanted to buy a fabric store we went to. She was buying some material because she's crafty. And then we went to Kroger's. I just went with her. I ended up, I forgot to buy, when I went my shopping yesterday, I forgot to buy some Extreme Wellness wraps. So I bought some package of those, my big purchase. And then just came home. Just did some stuff around the house. I did get a card from Joan, from Joan's Pointed Plate, and she, I thank you, Joan. She did a year mass for my brother-in-law, Tom. I appreciate that very much. I'm sure that I'm going to let Birdie and Jim was very, moved too, but I'm going to show Birdie because we're going to see her on Monday. But, and I also wanted to thank Sue over at Sue Slims Down. She sang to Jim. I didn't sing to Jim because he doesn't watch my videos, but I made him watch Sue's. And he said, you have a beautiful voice. For dinner, I had a junior cheese Whopper. I would have rather had a regular Whopper, but it was big enough. And then a small fry and a small Coke. So I think I stayed within my points. I think the junior Whopper is 10 points and the fries were 7. So that's 17. Well, actually, I went over my points now that I'm thinking about it because I did have a Coke, and I think that's 12. So that's 29. And then my breakfast, I think, was 6. So I used some of my weeklies, but that's what I do on the weekend. I use my weeklies on the weekend. Christy's going to come over tomorrow. I have some birthdays tomorrow. I'll probably do a vlog on the way to church. And then that's about it. I think I'm pretty much almost caught up with my videos. I didn't go way back to last week. I just started from a couple days ago and started watching those. And that's it. So I know I'm just kind of lost for words right now. It's a little chilly in the house. I'm going to have to break down and put the heat on because it's 42 outside right now. It's supposed to go down in the high 30s tonight. It's funny, if it was winter, I would think, why don't you have your heat on? But it's still fall. It's still autumn. I tried to get a shot of the moon. Maybe you saw it. I don't know. It was a beautiful moon. It was like a orange moon in the sky, but I really wasn't going to good at getting a good angle. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to edit it in or not. So you're either going to see it or you're not. One of the two. I don't know. It'll be a prize to me when I'm editing. So, okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow on my way to church.